They sold my ranch for $4,800 in fees, and the Army took back 200 houses for national security. I'm Sergeant Ryan Mitchell, 32 years old, combat engineer, 3 months into deployment when the email hits. Property transfer complete. My grandfather's ranch outside Fort Hood, Texas. $445,000, 4 generations, gone. I call from a sat phone at 3 o'clock, and the Heritage Hills HOA secretary puts me on hold for 10 minutes before the board president comes on. He tells me I owe $4,800 in accumulated fees, late charges, and legal expenses. I explain I'm active duty, protected under SCRA, but he laughs and says this: "You should have stayed home if you actually cared about your property." That's the line that does it. I remember my grandfather's lockbox, so I call my sister stateside, and she finds it. A military easement clause from 1943, proving the land is part of the old Fort Mason training corridor. I make 3 calls: JAG office, base legal, and Department of the Army Real Property Division. Midnight in Kandahar, I'm filing a federal SCRA complaint, scanning grandfather's deed, and forwarding everything to Army Land Acquisition because they need contiguous territory for a new artillery range. My ranch sits dead center. JAG files the federal case and the sale is voided immediately, but here's the twist. During investigation, the Army reviews the entire Heritage Hills development, 200 homes built on the old military corridor, all technically subject to military claim. The Army invokes eminent domain for national security expansion at minimum compensation rates. 31 days later, the Department of Justice steps in because JAG uncovered willful SCRA violation. They knew I was deployed and forged notification documents, which is a federal crime. The board president gets 18 months in federal prison, 3 members get 12 months each, and 2 take plea deals with $50,000 fines. They face $340,000 in federal penalties plus $2. $1 million in lawsuits from displaced families, and their insurance denies everything because coverage excludes criminal acts. My ranch is reinstated with full title because the Army confirms the original easement protects family inheritance rights. Grandfather's service, my service, written into federal law. The HOA dissolves, every member gets a 25-year ban from military zones, and the development becomes Fort Mason Artillery Range Extension, with 200 families relocated and compensated. I'm back stateside now, standing on the same porch my grandfather built in 1946. Same land, same view. Tell me, who should have stayed home? Type karma if justice was served.